Is if you get pregnant or if you get an STD, that's something you have to deal with for the rest of your life. And I don't really think anybody's really worth you getting an STD. So you have to respect yourself and to test yourself. And also have boundaries and say what's right for you and what's wrong for you. And a lot of times, you know, you get pressure to do what other people are doing, drinking, getting wasted, doing drugs. And in our society where they're constantly bombarding us with images of, like, let's say Miley Cyrus promoting drug abuse, or Lil Wayne talking about syrup, or all these other things, and porn constantly shoved down your throat, you might think that that's the norm, but it's not. Sex can be beautiful, and it can be healing, and it can be mind-blowing, but also can cause you a lifelong issues, you know? So be safe. Use condoms, learn about sexually transmitted diseases and how not to catch them, and be responsible, not only to yourself but to other people. If you're not ready to have kids, don't be having unprotected sex. And a lot of guys will try to convince you to do it, they'll try to pressure you to do it, and all I can say, hon, is don't do it if you don't want to do it. And always use protection. And if for some reason there's a slip-up, whatever, you can go and have a morning after pill, or go to the doctor, or talk to a counselor, or get help, or anything. Another thing a lot of people don't tell you when you go to college is a lot of people get raped. That's boys and girls, because drugs are involved, alcohol is involved, being in an area that you're not used to. A lot of things happen, and colleges aren't going to tell you that because they want your parents spending money and you going to college. They don't want to talk about statistics. So another thing that might help is, if you're going to go out, always go with a buddy or a bunch of friends, and never leave your friend alone. If you go to a bar, go with people and go home with your friends. Don't trust strangers. And sometimes, you know, even the people you think are your friends may not be. So all I can say is, I want you to be safe, and I want you to be happy, and college, like I said, should be one of the best times ever. So think about what you do before you do it, okay? I hope that helps. This is Kat with Kattalestv. Be safe, because there's been a lot of stories about porn stars and other people getting HIV in the news, and I don't want that happening to you. And another thing I want to say is, I don't know if I said this already, but I'm an adult woman, and guys have tried to use every trick in the book to get into my pants. And, you know, for me, making love with someone I love is one of the most important things I could ever do. I really don't want to do it with someone who doesn't care about me and only cares about their needs. And it says a lot about a person if they don't want to use protection and they don't know where you've been and where they've been. Okay? So take care. This is Kat from Kattalestv.